Welcome to another chapter of Vujade videos. On this particular section, we're going to be talking about estimating and how to estimate in a project. So we're going to go ahead and go to existing projects. We're going to do an estimate for Priority Bank. Just type in the first part there, find it down here in the matches. Click on that and that'll bring you to your project overview page. This is where you're going to be living most of the time for each project. We're going to come down here to estimates. Click on estimates and we're going to click on new. Insert the project description. This is really helpful, so when you open a new project, you're going to really want to write that correctly because it's going to save you time throughout the long run. Status is submitted, and the design request, if there was, would be entered here as well. Give your estimator a fighting chance to create a correct estimate. Click the next button. Brings you to your materials list. Here's all the materials that you're going to be entering into your system. Each one's different and it's unique. In this particular case, let's say we're going to need some acrylic 7508. We're going to need some color acrylic. And we're going to need some aluminum. So we're going to use a search bar at the top. Type in alu for aluminum. Come down here to 063 aluminum sheet. Add that. And let's say that's all the materials we're going to need for this section. Acrylic, we're probably going to need 20 square feet of it. Standard acrylic, maybe just 5 square feet, probably an accent piece of the acrylic. And then the aluminum for use as a backer would be another 20 square feet. Once you've entered your quantities, click recalculate. And now it has your total number for each one of your projects. Go over to the next. This is your labor. Each one of you guys are servers. Each company that starts here, you're going to set up your own departments. In this particular case for a demo, this company has roughly 10 or so departments. We are going to come on over here. In programming, we're going to want to cut this acrylic on the router. So let's say 2 hours for programming and cutting. Let's say assembly, we're going to need 1 hour to glue the letters together. Travel to the job site is ½ an hour. And installation is 3 hours. Click update. Now we have all the hours that we need for this particular project. Click next. And we're going to come on over here to our vendors. Say one of the pieces need to be powder coated. We don't do powder coating in-house. So we're going to go ahead and do powder coating, or actually powder coaters. If I can spell, it'd be great. Powder coaters. Go over to the description, and it'd be blue powder, and they're going to charge us, say, $300 for this. When you're all said and done entering that, click save, and then once you've entered in all of your outsourcing, maybe if it was an out-of-town install, this is where you put your installation figures, and click done. Your estimate is now created. You now have your materials, your labor, and your outsource. That gets you your total cost. The system automatically figures out all this, adds it up for a subtotal. You get your general overhead and also your buyout overhead. These are two separate numbers in case you want to run different overhead figures for each one. And you have your total factory cost. Let's not forget this number, $1,011 here. I'm going to go over here to markup. This is a markup section, completely customizable to you. And let's say our company likes to mark stuff up on the 20% level. So that $1,011 times 1.2 equals this number. And then we're going to give our sales rep 5% for selling it. So he gets 5%, which is $60.71. The $60 plus our marked up cost together equals a sale price of $1,274. And then over here you can see the company is going to make $202 if we stay on budget. This is how to work the estimating section of your project, and this is how you create an estimate.